Good afternoon, everybody. This is AJ from North Texas Relic Hunters. I just got done doing a fishing derby tournament thing with my daughter, so anyways, I'm about to go out and do a little bit of metal detecting, so I figured I would open this up and show you guys exactly what I'm working with whenever I do my my hunts. So I'm gonna let y'all see what I work with, and then as I find stuff, good stuff, I'll let you guys see it, and here we go. So, first off, we'll start with metal detector. And the metal detector that I use is a Garrett Ace 400. I happen to enjoy it a lot. It's good for your beginner to middle of the way detectorist, and I consider myself to be kind of middle of the way. My headphones are the Garrett MS2s. I haven't got to use these yet. I actually just got them. The set that comes with the detector kind of crapped out on me, so I had to order some new ones. And then as far as my waist pack, I have an ammo dump pouch right here for bigger items, horseshoes, cans, whatever. And then up top, it's just a mountain climbing type of pack, I guess fanny pack. I've got a main pouch up here where I would keep all my coins or smaller items. I've got my Garrett Pro Pointer here, the Garrett Carrot. You gotta love this thing. Makes finding things a whole lot easier. I don't know how anybody metal detects without them. My shovel, of course, another thing from Garrett. It's just a regular old shovel, and the holder that I have it in is like a DeWalt tool holder. Inside of my bag I carry, water, little baggies, a thing for coins that I don't want to get messed up, and then toothpicks and so on. Next is my shovel. I just use mechanics gloves, leather ones. I just happen to like the leather personally myself. And now for the shovel that I use, spade shovel. This is actually my own. I built this. I'm a welder by trade, fabricator, so I decided, why buy one when I can make one for free? So this is what I work with. It's a really good shovel, heavy duty, cuts through just about anything, stands up at the right height. I mean, it's right there at my hip, so I mean, it's perfect. I don't mind carrying it around. I'm a bigger guy, so no big deal there. But anyways, I'm fixing to head out and get down to some detecting, and I'll get back with you as soon as I find something. You guys want to say hi to my dog? She doesn't look all that happy, so I'm going to show you anyways. Liz. Who is that? Who is that, Lizzie? Oh. Yeah, there's my puppy. I've got this one and then another one. This one's a Lab Husky. She's beautiful. And then my other one's a little Boston Terrier. She's scared and ran off. But anyways, I'll get back with you as soon as I find something. Okay, so this is AJ again from North Texas Relic Hunters. I was going to do some live digs yesterday, but it was entirely too windy for me to even attempt to make a video at all. It would have just been a silent video the whole time, so it would have been absolutely worthless. However, the hunt itself was amazing, considering the time that I was actually out hunting. I was only out there for maybe an hour or so, and I was detecting a local middle school, and it yielded some pretty good results. That's very promising, especially considering I just did a small side section near a roadway. Most roadways you find a lot of trash and whatnot, and I did find my fair share of trash, but I found some other good stuff too. So I'm going to get into it and start explaining some of the stuff that I found. Here we go. So, first up, I always like to kind of go through my my junk finds first, and I found this metal bracket. Looks like it kind of came off of a truck or a car or something automotive, but nothing too interesting. By the way, all of the junk that I find, no matter if it's steel or aluminum or lead and tin, and then there's copper and brass up there, I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. If it's junk, I recycle it. So anything that gets pulled out doesn't just go back into a landfill or something, it gets recycled. So in here we've got all the different nails and tidbits that were found. This is a big old nail right there, large nail right there. Some rusty pieces of steel. I thought I had a square nail in there, but I guess I could be wrong. So there's the steel junk. Up here, of course, being near a roadway, you're always going to find your lead tire weights. A little chunk of lead here, it was a melted piece. And then I'm assuming that these here are all tin, just because of the sound they make. I don't know exactly what they are, but I'm going to go with tin. It's super lightweight. The corrosion that it shows is almost like a zinc type of corrosion, so I'm going to go with tin on that. A little copper wire. I hate finding copper wires because they always ring up pretty nice. And then there's this long copper rod. It's about a foot long, threaded on either end. So moving down here to this junk, that's just aluminum junk. You got to dig the aluminum if you're ever going to find the gold, the rings and whatnot. Found this little medallion. It's a little medal, probably like some sort of award for the school or something. They did some sort of event. There was nothing inscribed on the back. The maker, it was made in the USA, Hodges Badge Company. So that was kind of cool. It rang up like it was a silver dollar, silver half dollar or something. And it's about that size, but it just wasn't what I was looking for. Up here toward the top, got an old toy gun. That's all I could find of it. You know, the remnants of it were pretty well gone. This is pieced back together. This is actually about 4 or 5 different pieces that I've pieced back together. It was not all that easy to do. It seems to be made out of probably like another type of tin or something like that. It's an older one though. It's got this longhorn on it, that H in there, and it says Texas on both sides. It matches all the way along. So there was that. There's the clad. There was 26 cents in clad, so not too bad. A couple of surface ones. There's a surface one, there's a surface one, then there's the other surface one there, so not bad there. Now we get into the interesting stuff, the stuff that I found to be a whole lot cooler. Now the name of this town is Burkburnett, Burkburnett, Texas. It's also known as Boomtown, and the reason for that is because of the oil boom days back in the early 1900s. Oil wells and derricks were just popping up all over this part of North Texas, not just this town, but pretty much any town in North Texas. I mean, it was huge. So, naturally, a lot of the owners and people that had their own wells and derricks had to have protection, guards. And one of the guard of choice was the bulldog, the actual dog, bulldogs. And that's where our town got its mascot's name. So, that being said, this next part was actually kind of funny. They got rid of the bulldogs for protection, and they did this. So, this right here is a copper or brass padlock, and it says Bulldog on it. this is really, really cleaned up. Obviously, I've gotten a lot of the junk or gunk off of it. The top part of the lock is completely gone, as you guys can already tell, because it was made out of steel. But the rest of it, the casing and stuff, was in really good shape. And I just found it ironic that a Bulldog lock is what replaced the actual Bulldog guard dog. I don't have a really good date on this. I'm gonna guess it was just prior to the 1950s. It could be a lot older than that. I don't know. But next we're gonna work our way down, and we got a 1959 D penny. Just missed the wheat, and it always has to happen. Never fails. So there's that one. And then we got this really, really nice 1947 D. I mean, it's in really good shape. That one might be holder worthy. And lastly, silver. Everybody likes silver. We got a 1950 D Silver Rosie. And funny enough, if you can see the tarnish up there, that black tarnish where it says 1 dime, that part of it was actually sticking up out of the ground. And that's how I found it. I saw a silver rim sticking up out of the ground, and I thought, what the heck, why not just pull it out? And sure enough, it was an actual silver dime. So surface silver is, you can't get any better than that. But anyways, that's how I did. Wasn't bad at all. Very pleased with the results, trash and all. Anyways, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, whatever you guys feel like doing. Thank you. We'll catch you next time.